Do you ever look into the night sky and wonder what's going on up there? Me too. That's why I became a professor and know everything about science. Come along with me, Professor V, as we go on an interstellar journey through our solar system. The sun is the main provider of all life in our solar system. Many people think it's a giant ball of hydrogen gas. And they'd be right. That's what it is. Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. It got its name because early astronomers thought it was made of liquid metal, and the only metal that's a liquid is mercury. It's also the smallest planet. Mercury's so small that if that basket was the sun and this was Mercury, that's how small it is. That's pretty small. Our next stop is Venus. Venus is often attributed as the hottest planet. This is mainly due to the Roman goddess Venus and her voluptuous curves and shapely figure, not to mention those sculpted calves. Earth is currently the only planet in our solar system that can support life. It's the best planet in the world because all the most important scientific discoveries have been made here. In fact, in orbit around the Earth, Sandra Bullock was able to discover gravity. Now, Earth and Venus are often called sister planets because of their similar shape and size. A quick tip to tell them apart: one is literally on fire, and the other is Venus. Next we come to the Moon. The Moon is the largest planet in our solar system. It's so large that during a solar eclipse, it can be seen blocking out the sun. That's one thick body. It also uses its large gravity to pull and push the oceans, much like a cat playing with its food. Mars is the fourth and final rocky planet of our solar system. It's often called the red planet because it's covered in a red dust, and although this is beautiful, it makes it a very hostile environment. Despite this, Mars is the most likely place for a new space colony, and tests have already been done to determine its livability. Matt Damon was able to survive here on a potato farm for 400 days, and Elon Musk has already sent his Tesla to pick him up when he arrives. In between the four rocky planets and the upcoming gas giants is the large region in space containing
the asteroid belt.
Jupiter is the first gas giant of our solar system. Its giant red clouds fill the atmosphere with a toxic gas. This means if you stood on the surface, you would die in many different ways. You would fall to your death through the gases, suffocate in the gases, be crushed by the giant gravity, and aliens. Saturn is objectively the coolest planet, except in temperature. It's heckin' tropical, which makes it the perfect vacation spot for sitting on the beach and watching the sun set under its many rings. It's also the lightest planet. If you were to drop it into the Earth's ocean, it would crush the Earth with its large gravity. Fun fact about Saturn: the Mario Kart map Rainbow Road runs around the planet. The seventh planet in our solar system is Uranus. It is full of methane gas, and its high winds have been recorded of reaching speeds of up to 250 meters per second. Neptune was first discovered in 1846. Because of its relatively recent discovery, not much is known about its dark and sinister past. But we can assume it was something horrible, because Neptune refuses to talk about it. The ninth and final planet of our solar system is Pluto. Now, this tiny planet on the edge of our solar system has been the topic of a lot of debate on whether. And that's it for today's episode of What is Science? I hope you enjoyed our brief overview of the 8 planets in our solar system. Join us next time when we talk about explosions and what that means for the shark economy.